Welcome back to the Tag Team Talent Podcast. Today, it's a special bonus show featuring a classic rewind segment. Now, here's your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Hi, and welcome to this week's Friday bonus show of the Tag Team Talent Podcast. I have another great video to share with you. Now, this is an older video, so I apologize in advance for the quality. But a good friend of mine, Harry Anderson. Look, if you don't know the name, he was one of the top comic magicians back in the day. He was a semi-regular on Cheers, the TV show. He got his own show called Night Court. Was a terrific circus quality, kind of a con man, comic magician. So let's see a little bit of this for our bonus for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Harry Anderson.
But fortunately, I knew an old street hoofer named Morris. And Morris knew that 150 years ago, the clowns of Europe used to entertain their audiences with something they called shapography, or the art of hat making. And Morris told me that if I had 10 cents for a piece of felt, that I could have the baseball cap of my dreams. Well, I had a dime to run down to Woolworth's for the felt. Morris had a pair of scissors, and he cut that felt into a donut. And he took that donut, he twisted it comme ça, popped it down on my pointed little head, made a few finishing folds, and when he was completed, I had the snappiest baseball cap I could imagine, the fancy model with the wings, you know. Thanks, Jack. I was delighted. But old Morris assured me that now that I had a shapographic brim, I not only had a baseball cap, I had hundreds of hats, every hat that my imagination could conjure. If the kids wanted to play cowboys, I was all set. I could be Marshall Dillon, or I could be Festus. Hell, I could even be Miss Kitty. They wanted to play Revolutionary War. Remember those games of Revolutionary War we used to play in the backyard? Who can forget those? I could be British, or I could be American. The British are coming and half price on pewter. I wrote that. In fact, without too much bother, I could be old General George himself. Of course, I was a young hustler even then. My favorite characters were the pirates, you know, the Wallace Beery type. Arr, arr. Cut off my leg and call me Peggy. Arr, arr. Yeah, old Morris, he taught me that a boy could be whoever he wanted to be if he had the hat for it. Of course, I was young. I had to start off simple. Roman centurion. John the Baptist. Clam. I ain't got no clam music, huh? I got you. But before long, I'd worked my way up to Horatio Hornblower. In fact, my brim even came in handy at graduation. All I want is world peace and a Corvette. Yeah, old Morris, he taught me to love hats, but that was a long time ago and things changed. Morris, he's probably long gone by now, and me, I got the show on the air, so the checks are coming in. Now when I go out to play, I take my $85 Borsalino, and I pop it down on my $30 haircut, and I look good, you know? But the way I've been feeling lately, I tell you true, the way I feel tonight, I feel like stealing some time, getting back to Chicago, spending it with old Morris. Why? Because I like it.
Wow, that was Harry Anderson live on stage. He is such an incredible talent. It was so great to get to know him and work with him. We became kind of friends. We would go antiquing and did some gambling stuff. Quite a crazy, quirky guy. Hey, we hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see more of him as an actor, watch reruns of Cheers or Night Court. I know you'll enjoy him. Hey, we'll see you next Tuesday for our regular show, the Tag Team Talent Podcast. Thanks for joining us for this bonus show. Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this special bonus show of the Tag Team Talent Podcast. Remember, our regular video podcast will be back next Tuesday. In the meantime, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of these great videos. And leave us a comment on this video too. We love hearing from you.